Ah, who the hell am I kidding? Let's keep going. I got my coffee. Let's do it. I'll probably make this a two-parter. Gotta meet my personal quota. March 13th, 2:34 p.m., Wild Wild West area. Well, shit, that happened.
Looks like we got the boot again.
With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder.
You mean the infighting between the kidnappers?
Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy! Yeah, I knew it was him. Tell me it's true. Tell me that you really found my boy. Yes, Mr. Romano. We found him earlier in the stadium.
My little Lance is unhurt?
He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang.
Poor Lance. It must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like...
Locked up? How would you... Okay, so I was told something. If I go all the way to the right, there should be something that it might... Hey! Apparently there's supposed to be something far over here that's easy to miss that apparently I don't want... Ah! Oh my god! Phoenix! Maya! Pearl! Oh my god, they've been here the whole time! They say that couples who cross this bridge together will find happiness. Also, the Gatewater Land pamphlet says.
But you'd think that they'd already be happy because they were able to come together.
Logistics aside, I wonder who came up with this tale and when. This bridge doesn't look old enough to be the stuff of legends.
Well, some things are better left uninvestigated, don't you think? Ignorance is bliss.
Phoenix! Maya! Pearl! Why are we not talking about this? They're fucking over there! Come on! Edgeworth! What the fuck? Why? They're over there! Come on! Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. To think they were but a hotel, now that they have their own safari park attraction. Talk about a veritable goulash of rides and attractions.
With so many of them, you'd think they would have a ninja house. Like one of those buildings with a zillion secret places to hide in. Those are fun.
Well, they don't.
Hey, how can you be so sure? Oh, I know. I bet they really do have one, but it's hidden in real ninja fashion. Come on out, Ninja House. I know you're around here somewhere.
A hidden ninja house. Next, you'll be looking for a lost pirate ship. Probably. Also, this man looks suspiciously like the precinct. Look at that look! Oh my god, it is the chief. I'll be damned. Look at that lovely smile on the blue badger's face.
Let's look at it, make it stop, it's scary!
It's alright, dear. You want to know something? I was the one who created the blue badger. See? Look at his eyes. Don't they look just like Daddy's?
It's scary! It's scary because they do look like yours, Daddy!
Well, that was rather depressing. I think I had better leave the two of them alone. Holy fuck! Okay. Okay. Oh, you poor baby. Oh my god. Oh, that is bad. Oh, hey, they cleaned up the body. Oh my god. Oh god. Hey, we found your son.
Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing.
I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say, I'm relieved that Lance is all right. Oh, that's right. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him.
A letter? A letter?
Ah, the way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know. Here, take a look for yourself.
A love letter? Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? Kind of? It's a very simple love letter. My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again? Your beloved... something. Tender lender loan... Oh my god! Tender lender! Dear god! Those guys again! Well, girl, now... Oh my lord! Oh my god. I wonder if he's cosplaying Phoenix Wong.
Oh? Hey, let me see. Huh. That's really weird. It's from a loan company. Tender lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me.
From freaking Tender Lender. Your beloved Viola. Viola? Wait a minute. That's not... No, that's Lauren. That's Lauren. Viola?
He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Oh, it's the 12th one.
I'm sorry. Fucking Viola. Oh my god. That's why I recognize the name. Viola from Tenderlender. Well, it's good to see that she must be doing well, but now... Oh dear, she has an obsession with a rich boy. Oh boy. Oh. Oh dear.
No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try.
Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through.
I suppose. If they were me, then. Oh.
I believe you said that you were Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct?
Yes, I am, but it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Oh, it's so wonderful.
You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring?
So which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is this one-sided?
Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know?
My father used to work for Mr. Amano, and so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud!
I don't see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. So your father was an employee of the Amano Group. What did he do?
I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus.
Airlines? Pegasus?
Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company.
Oh, okay, so it's not a company name, it's literally just the name of an airplane. Okay.
You had me there for a second.
But now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore.
Oh, I see.
About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned.
Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of.
It's been so long, I don't think you'd recognize him if we were to ever meet again.
Wait. Interesting.
I'm so sorry, Lauren.
But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live.
Oh my god, you poor woman. About this incident.
Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident.
How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped?
Oh, that's because my woman's intuition. I'm not a stalker.
You based everything on that.
I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Oh.
Okay, she's starting to fantasize again.
Very bizarre woman.
So, what are you going to do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two. Well, Lance said that he was trapped in the other room, so... Not that. The kidnapper's hideout. We need to find some clues. If he was in that room that we were able to glance at through the bars in that door, then I'm surprised we didn't see him. But then again, that latch was open, showing that he must have been able to escape underground, and then it took him a while to get here, I guess. Interesting. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout.
But we're still not allowed in, remember?
Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there is no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. Will he let us in, though, is the question. That's the real question. What is it, Kay? You look like you've stumbled upon something.
I'm kind of confused by all of the different events going on. First, there's the kidnapping, and then the co-conspirators that end up in a murder. And Miss Oldbag saw the crucial moment, but you and Miss Oldbag are kinda...
We do not need to investigate further into that last statement! Disregarding the fact of who it came from, the witness's testimony was a mess. However, it did shed some light on the truth behind this case.
Well, let's keep investigating and see what other types of people we run into, shall we?
I guess. The next place to investigate
Is the kidnapper's hideout, of course.
Yes, and their hideout is...
That room next to the one we were stuck in.
Okay, I would appreciate it if you didn't steal the words from my mouth.
Nah, I'm gonna keep doing it. But I can't help it, you know. I am the great thief after all.
The best that the great thief can do is petty theft of other people's words. Well, she's succeeding effectively. Anything new you want to say, Mr. Romano? Just gotta make sure. Okay. Apparently I can't Oh, here we go. So this must be the blue Badgermobile that Officer Meekins was driving.
He said it was stolen, didn't he?
Don't tell me that you were the one who stole it.
What the heck are you talking about? I don't even have a license. It's illegal to drive a car without a license. A great thief doesn't break the law.
Okay? That statement is... This little girl has a very odd understanding of the word law. More like morals, I guess. Pet the animal over here, please.
Ha! I've got you now, you vile criminals!
I'd think the kidnappers would have a better sense than to try hiding in these.
Oh, come on, line up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think that the criminals will be hiding here right in front of two officers.
I certainly hope not. I was trying to examine the animal, but fine, whatever. What do you have to report? Sir! Nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir! Where have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir! Roger, sir! Oh, thank you. That was surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in?
Sir, that's true, sir, but Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir. And I couldn't refuse a request from him.
Wow. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
You're damn right he does, and I'm in this fucking fan club. Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir.
What is this?
Is this an arrest record?
The man in this picture. Isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon?
His name is Colin DeVore. Huh.
Well, the name here says Colin DeVore.
That's the same name as the one on the back of the pendant.
And it's a horse.
Pegasus is a horse, but this one doesn't have wings.
It appears that Colin DeVore was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison.
What? Then what was he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished.
Also, he's right-handed, apparently. That seems extremely important.
He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Huh.
Now, I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and this current case? These police documents are rather detailed, and I should take the time to give them a thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first. Think later.
Well, more than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer.
It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then, the door's been wide open, sir.
I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail?
Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So, they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir.
I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we find.
Okay, then. Well, there's the escape route.
So, this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
Well, you were tied up for a while in the next room next door.
Kate, please, must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There might be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. First things first. Okay. Colin DeVore, male, 5'8", 123 pounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Really? Whereabouts unknown after his escape from Penny Dent Prison. Penny Dent Prison. Dear God. Stole a gun from a guard during his escape. He thought he might head to where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. His wife and sole daughter. But he pretended to be a butler named Oliver Deacon. Interesting. Alright, let's look around.
Oh, they have barrels like these just outside.
Yes, and?
Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them?
There's an expecting gleam in her eyes that I'm about to dash. And I'm not going to answer that question. These must be where they dispose of old and worn-out costumes.
That's so sad.
It would seem that they throw the costume away in pieces. Trash bin for old useless costumes. Interesting. So there might be one that has either a bullet hole or a potential bloodstain, maybe? And we're not gonna even look at it, okay. Well, somebody was drinking a lot of coffee. It was definitely me because I'm on my third cup today. I won't rest until I've suspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. There's a key here. I wonder what this key is to.
You got me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it. That must be the key. This must be the key for one of these trapdoors.
That wasn't a trap door. You only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it.
Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one?
I am not having this conversation with you. Coffee. Nothing unusual about this area. But it's coffee. Cheap styrofoam cups.
Looks like only 3 cups were used.
3 cups. Why don't we get them swabbed for DNA? Like, seriously. Are we not gonna... Okay. Well, at least the logic's been updated. A poster of Gatewater Land is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige, Gatewater Land has it all, and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers.
There are 3 chairs set around the table.
3 chairs. 3 chairs potentially being used. How interesting. Broken mirror.
Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth.
That's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it?
It was intentionally put there.
A sign advertising the photo rally. Something I have absolutely no interest in.
Yeah, but I do. I'm gonna get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see.
She definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation. Understatement. Trading post. Beyond this door
It's where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you.
Must you keep reminding me?
But that's the room where I got to see your awesome good face.
Never make that noise ever again. You needn't remind me of that mortifying moment either. What have we here?
Looks like a sword. A broken sword.
Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Cleanly in half. What the heck? Swords don't usually break on their own.
That's true.
Alright then, let's think about it in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. I wonder if the living spotted every note spotted looking at Granny. Alright.
I see a keyhole. That doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up.
I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force.
Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
But how is that possible after what that officer told us?
Yeah, if the lock had been used when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door that leads to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Oh! I think I already know how this happened. That's why that sword down there. That's why.
Look, a sword. A broken sword.
Strange. It wouldn't be broken like that. Swords usually ain't broken on their own.
Okay, so it's just saying the same thing again.
I bet you they were using that door. No, I'm sorry. They were using the sword to lock the actual door. That's what I'm thinking. Kind of like how you can put like a little pipe in between, like how. Whatever. Let me see something. Oh, wait. Hold up. The panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful of where you step, Kay.
I only fell into the other opening once, you know.
Yeah, but I might fall into this one.
Oh, they have barrels like these just outside.
Yes, and?
I know we are. Oh, God. see this again. What would you put in them?
I'm about to dash.
Alright. Let's see. Do I have the logic that I have in mind? Do I have it? Costume pieces, folding chairs, broken. Here. It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time. But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open.
The door was locked tight despite it not being locked at all. It can only be because of this.
Oh, you mean...
Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed?
So that's how the sword broke.
Yep, there we go. Props, broken prop sword data. Got it? Good. It seemed that they threw the costumes away in pieces. Okay, we're not gonna look any further into that, like seriously? Alright. Alright. Let me combine my logic again. Costume pieces. 3 cups. Folding chairs.
This implies that there were 3 people.
Yes! The common denominator between the cups and the folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3.
Wait, but I thought that there were only 2 kidnappers.
Indeed. Something isn't adding up. Literally. Do you think Lance was in on it? Is it possible that there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see?
There is a possibility that Lance might have actually been in on this. Potentially.
I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered.
What?
What is it?
Well, well. Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct?
What are you doing suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that?
This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We Badgers also make use of it in our duties.
Look, why don't you just get out of there first and then we'll talk, okay?
I beg your pardon, miss.
What the... Proto Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go.
What are you getting all excited about?
Huh? Did you forget? The photo rally, duh! See? Look, now all I have to do is get a picture of the bad Badger and I'm done!
Oh yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort.
What? It's gone! But where did it go?
What happened? What's wrong?
A bad Badger costume is missing, sir!
Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it.
I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken.
What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little more about these costumes you used.
Okay, I guess I'm talking to this guy now.
What did you mean by a bad Badger costume is missing?
Well, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad Badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all time.
Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park...
The other should be in that room.
Actually, both of them should be in that room.
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, we don't use the bad Badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the bad Badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other Badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir.
I see. I'm speechless that such a show exists.
Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume.
Then doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger?
Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir?
All this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total.
Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers?
No, I don't think that's very likely.
Oh?
Recall the costumes for a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
What proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist? This one, I think. Right? I mean, it would have to be that, right? This right here oh, sorry. Probably the actual one. Okay, this one. Yeah. If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another a bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is, why? The 4th costume, stolen costume by the 3-person kidnapping group. Where's the costume? Okay. Isn't this where the other costume is?
That's so sad.
Are we never gonna talk about that? I was wondering if you don't mind. Mr. Proto Badger, how did you know my name?
You're pretty famous, sir. I would think that most people would know who you are.
Famous? Me?
Absolutely, sir. You're always very active in the community, I hear.
Wow, I didn't know you were such a celebrity, Mr. Edgeworth.
I feel like I've met this person before. Maybe it's just my imagination.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the guy that probably knocked you out if I had to guess. I'm just gonna gander guess that this is probably the guy that knocked you the fuck out. No, just saying. You never know. Just saying.
Oh well. If there's nothing else to look at, then all I got left is my logic.
So, unaccounted for badger. Oh, for fuck's sake. There. That's how I probably get to look in the goddamn bin again.
Yep. The second bad badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
The bin. That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
What? Hey, you're right. Let's get it out of there and take a look.
There's a hole in the hand. As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume.
Well, minus the head.
Isn't that in the other room, though?
I guess we're inspecting this.
Naturally. Well, first things first, the obvious.
Look, its hand is hurt.
Looks more like something was ripped off of it.
Ripped off of it.
I wonder why this bad badger's costume's right hand is torn up like that.
Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with the blue badger? I always knew the blue badger was one ferocious beast.
I somehow doubt that even the real badgers are as bloodthirsty as that, Kay. Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state. The ones over by the table probably came from this stack. I guess. There are 3 folding chairs over on this side. I can't say they were arranged nearly as nicely as their siblings to the right.
You think so? I think they're just fine like a bunch of us used chairs ought to be.
I begin to think you must keep a most chaotic room.
Hey, don't slander and sign me all in one shot.
I'm gonna do that and you can't stop me. This has to be something specific. So, if I had to gander a guess, maybe... The right hand. Well, I don't
Okay, so this is the bad badger. Oh, there should be a gun in the right hand. But, oh wait, I probably have to present this. Hold on.
I believe what we have here is an inconsistency.
Between what?
Okay, I was right. Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be.
Oh, the gun!
Precisely. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there! Did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. But it's gotta be a toy gun, right?
Why would you attach a real gun to a mascot? That's stupid.
Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show. Blanks. It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costumed friend. Missing model gun. Interesting. I think we're about done with this room.
So what's next?
Well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay! Holy shit, my throat hurts.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir! You gotta hurry, sir! Come on!
What is it, Detective?
They found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir!
What?
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo! That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir.
All right, let's make haste to the main gate. I'm not gonna have time to save, am I? Oh, thank God. Oh. All right. Okay, for real though, I gotta stop. I've been tearing my throat apart with several breaks at this point. I need to... Thank you all very much for watching. This mystery is getting big. But I'm of the idea that I think Lance was a part of the kidnapping. Like, potentially he was assisting the kidnappers. Potentially. Not sure yet. But for right now, we'll have to wait till next time. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see all of you guys next week.